In this video, we are going to talk about Mars into the sign of Aquarius, padas, nakshatras, and more. So if you want to know more about Mars in Aquarius, keep watching. Okay, so let's talk about Mars into the sign of Aquarius. What is the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius sign is air element sign. What are the qualities of the air element signs? Air element signs are social, intelligent, and these are more about the larger group of organizations or larger group of societies rather than individuals. Okay, and these are the signs which think ahead of time. The sign of Aquarius is ruled by Mars is ruled by Saturn. Now, in the last sign, in the sign of Capricorn, we have seen that Mars gets exalted into the sign of Capricorn, right? Aquarius is also a sign ruled by Saturn, but this is a different type of Saturnian energy. The sign of Capricorn was more about practicality and hard work. The sign of Aquarius is more about the intelligence and the social exposure. Next is, we talked about the element, we talked about the rulership. Then the sign of Aquarius is fixed sign. Sign number 2, 5, 8, 11. Sign Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are the fixed signs. Aquarius is the last among the fixed signs. Fixed signs, as the name suggests, are fixed. 1, 4, 7, 10 are the signs which are about the movement, which is Chara signs, and these are the fixed signs. Fixed signs, as the name suggests, are fixed in nature, are steadfast in nature. So if you have any planet placed into this sign, it shows that you will have a fixed or stubborn nature around that area of your life. Let's say you have Dharakaraka placed into the fixed signs. So it shows that you are a kind of a person who will be stable and reliable in a relationship. Let's say if you have the house of personality or the signs or houses signifying self are placed into the sign of Aquarius, it shows a rigid or reliable personality. So in a natural horoscope, that is Aries ascendant, first sign Aries into the first house, it is coming into the 11th house. Okay, we always consider the placement of sign from the Aries to have a understanding, to have a more understanding, deeper insights about that sign and what it really means. So when it is 11th from it, it shows and highlights all the 11th house significations of the sign. Like it is the ultimate Kama Trikona house. So it is social and it is about making friendships, networking, connecting with larger organizations or connecting with people or social groups of interest. Let's talk about Mars. Mars is energetic planet, individuality, aggression. It also shows working alone to achieve one's goal. Okay, Mars doesn't like to stop for others, to get help from others, build team and achieve goals. No, he's like a soldier. So he will simply go on a venture. He will follow his master's order and go and conquer. So Mars is a go-getter energy. Now, what happens when Mars is into the sign of Aquarius? Mars is a energetic planet and Aquarius is an easygoing sign. Aquarius is an intelligent but easygoing sign who is not ambitious, or it is more about letting go of things and more about the social connections rather than aggressively pursuing things on their own. So Mars into the sign of Aquarius feels frustrated because of this signification of Aquarius. Mars loves to be into the sign of Capricorn. Though it is ruled by Saturn, it has all the signification which matches with that of Mars. Next is Aquarius is the sign which is about the other people and the larger groups, and Mars is about the individuality. Okay, Mars is a self-reliant planet which likes to achieve their goals on their own. So when it is into the sign of Aquarius, it feels confused. Now let us talk about the nakshatras. The sign of Aquarius has 3 nakshatras. First is Dhanishtha nakshatra. Dhanishtha nakshatra has a range from 23 degrees 20 minute Capricorn to the 6 degrees 40 minutes of Aquarius, and it has 2 padas into the sign of Aquarius, the Libra pada and the Scorpio pada. These are the last 2 padas of the Dhanishtha. Dhanishtha nakshatra is dasha ruled by Mars. Shatabhisha nakshatra is dasha ruled by Rahu, and it has 4 padas. Sagittarius is first pada, second pada is Capricorn, third pada is Aquarius, and fourth pada is Pisces. Mars, when it is into the sign of Aquarius and in a Shatabhisha nakshatra, it does great into the second pada of Capricorn, where it goes into the exalted Navamsha of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. And in the third pada, it goes into the Aquarius Navamsha and becomes Vargottama. Okay. Next is Purva bhadrapada nakshatra. Okay, the fourth pada I missed. The fourth pada is ruled by Jupiter. It is the Pisces Navamsha. Next is Purva bhadrapada nakshatra. It ranges from 20 degrees Aquarius to 3 degrees 20 minutes of Pisces. Okay, so it has 3 padas into the sign of Aquarius. First is 23 degrees. First is 20 to 23 degrees 20 minute, which is Aries pada, which is ruled by Mars. So when Mars comes in here, it does excellent job and works at its highest level. Okay, in a fire element and in its own Navamsha. Next is Taurus. Here a person with Mars in the Taurus Navamsha becomes this person stands for his relationship. He is a reliable partner. Okay, at times there can be an aggression and passion in the relationship, but more than that, it is about safeguarding the relationship and doing what it takes to save the relationship. Okay, next is the pada of Gemini, which is into the 26 degrees 40 minutes to the 30 degrees of the Aquarius sign, which is ruled by Mercury, and it brings in the youthful energy into this Mars. So this was the nakshatra consideration. Now let us discuss what happens with the Mars into the sign of Aquarius. Okay, how to judge this? Okay, so let's have a checklist. So checklist. First is ruler. We have to see where is Saturn placed in the chart in context with the Mars, and then it will give you an idea about how this Mars is going to function. Okay, next one is the aspects to and from Mars. Okay, so Mars has special aspect. Mars can aspect 4th from itself, 7th from itself, and 8th from itself. So when it is placed in, let's say in our example, into the 4th house, it will aspect the 4th house with the 7th house with the 4th aspect, 10th house with the 7th aspect, and the 8th house aspect will be on the 11th house. Okay, and Next thing to look out for is conjunctions. Okay, conjunctions, we have to see if we have any sambandha of this Mars with any other planet, important planet, let's say with ascendant, with the 5th lord, 9th lord, 10th lord. Okay, it will strengthen this Mars. Or if any association with the Dushtana, it will bring in the challenge. Okay, so that's how we consider and calculate this. And most important thing is dasha. You have to analyze at least 2 dashas, let's say Vimshottari Mahadasha and Charadasha. Okay, and you can also go with Yogini and Narayan Dasha, and there are hundreds of dashas, but these are the important dashas. You can see what is the Mars, what is its Karaka, okay, Gemini Karaka, I mean, and see what's happening in the Charadasha. That will give you a great idea and great pointers about what this Mars is doing in the sign of Aquarius, in whichever house it is placed in your chart. Okay, so yes, this was Mars into the sign of Aquarius, as much as I could hold grasp and share with you guys. If you want to know more about Vedic astrology, these 2 videos on your screen will help you to dive deep into Vedic astrology, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.